How's it going, everybody? This is Jay with Vanguard Blog, here to do an unboxing, not of Killer Bee's nippleless chest, but of, boom, fucking the new trial deck for Cardfight Vanguard. This is TD, what number is it? I'm super prepared, I know. Hold on, what TD are you? It's TD number, I want to say 12. Oh yeah, right there, haha. Right here, TD12. Giving us some new support for the Dimensional Robos. I hate how it says including new support, or including the new Super Dimensional Braves, because they're Super Dimensional Robos. So like if they do a cross-out edit, Robos. But box is nice. One thing they started doing with this set is it actually tells you on the bottom cards in red, aka the reason you'll be buying the trial deck. So the exclusives to the starter deck are going to be Kaiser, he's the brake ride. Fighter, he's the 10K vanilla beater. Kaiser, which is kind of everybody's hot shit. We'll get to him when we actually open it. Tiger and Brave are all exclusive to the starter deck. All pretty good. Honestly, most of the dimensional stuff that I want to finish my great Daiusha deck is coming out of the next set, which you can see in blue there. Everything in blue you can pull from packs. Driller, Crane, Go Fight, Go Rescue. All are going to come out of the next set when a lot of the good Dimensional Robo stuff comes in. The starter deck, though, has been highly anticipated. I'm not a huge fan of the brake ride, but let's go ahead and crack it open and get a look at some of these cards. Try not to obliterate my camera as I open this. I had a sweet letter opener, and I was like, I'll just cut the tape when I'm on camera, and I totally fucking lost it when I actually sat down to record this. I've been trying to do this video for a while. Actually, with the new Buddy Fight set and the Vanguard stuff, I actually lost my voice due to cold and tomfoolery. So there's Kaiser, all shiny and awesome. Got the obligatory comes with playbook. Yeah, tells you how to play for noobs. And then the awesome Am I Doing This Shit Right starter's guide. I used it a lot when I first started playing. And then the crappy turn phase plastic play mat, if you will. We don't care about none of that shit. Let's get to the cards. Woo! So first up we have the beautiful, the game-breaking, the most sought-after fucking Kaiser. I really like his artwork. Very Gundam heavy arms. The foiling, though, it's kind of like the obligatory starter deck foiling. I think the grid works since he's a robot. But anyway, he's got a limit break 4. When a dimensional police when a dimension police rides this unit, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose your Vanguard. It gets plus 10k in a crit. The big thing and the reason why people are so nuts about Kaiser is if you drive check a grade 3 after you brake ride him, you can retire a perfect guard. Essentially, when you drive check a grade 3, choose one of your opponent's guardians and retire it if that's the unit's effects with cannot be hit or nullified. So that's really fucking good. You know, blowing up perfect guards can definitely take... He's already going to be at an extra crit with 10k, and even if they don't play a perfect guard, you can still block a 10k shield. I like the fact that he gets plus 2 when he's boosted by a Dimension Police. But honestly, the way I run Daiusha, I just really don't have a place for him in my deck. But still a super fun card, and there's a lot of stuff you can do with him. Next up we have, there should be 2 of these, yeah! 2 Super Dimensional Robo Daiushas. I don't even think they're shiny. Nope. Just plain Jane Daiushas. This is awesome since Daiusha is getting a bunch of support and he's kind of still a staple in the deck. It's nice that they have a common version that's fairly easy to get, so that way you don't have to go tracking down, you know, the BT04, I think, Daiushas. So that's pretty cool. I like that they're doing that. The garbage grade 3, in my opinion, and they give you 4 of him, barf. Electro-Star Combination, Cosmo Grade. Yeah, he's kind of bad. He's pretty much a grade 3 Cosmo Beak without... Cosmo Beak doesn't have Dimensional Robo in the name. When you play him on the rear guard, you can counterblast 2 and give one of your Dimension Police 4k. He can kind of set off the Daiusha's effect, give him an extra crit, but from a grade 3, yeah, he's just kind of there. Next up, we have a card I am immensely excited for, and one of the main reasons I want in this deck, it is Dimensional Robo Fighter. On his own, he's nothing spectacular. I like his art. It's very Gurren Lagann. yeah, he just looks good. Pretty much though, like, until this came out, you had one way to build Dayusha deck with a couple of tweaks. You just want to get as many dimensional robos in the deck as you can to set off great Dayusha. And now that you have something like Die Fighter, you can actually have a really good grade 2 with dimensional robo in the name. So you don't have to write a bunch of Die Ladies or any shit like that. Up next we have, only one of them, Die Dragon. The go-to grade 2 for dimensional robos. I really like the whole like DNA looking elliptical. You know, there's a pack of sleeves that have this exact same foiling that I used to buy the shit out of. They're awful. But anyway, Die Dragon's awesome. 9k if you have a dimensional robo, or pardon me, yeah, dimensional robo Vanguard. He gets plus 3k when he attacks. So he's the 12k attacker for Dayusha. He's great. I already have a set of 4, and I'm sure most people do. But again, I like that they're making a nice rare version that's pretty easy to get, so that way you don't have to deal with price gouges or anything. Although I think the actual double R version of him has gone down since this set was announced. Up next we have Dimensional Robo Kaiser. I like his art a lot. I like the double guns. There's no difference between blood and oil. This is the beat of justice. That's pretty cool art. He's getting a lot of fucking praise right now just because when a Dimension Police rides this unit, choose your Vanguard, it gets plus 5k. So he's like a mini break ride. The real reason he's fucking insane is because if you know, grade 2, he's your Vanguard. Grade 3, you ride Dayusha. You're setting off Dayusha's effect. You're swinging for 15 with a crit, which is awesome early pressure to put on. It's kind of the old Mobius Dragon debate, though. Like, yes, his effect is good, but if he's not your Vanguard, he's absolutely worthless. He's just a 9k grade 2. So I probably won't run him just because there's a bunch of good grade 2s coming out of the next set. But definitely a cool card. I know a lot of people are after him, and I think he's going for like $5 just by himself. Next up, we have the most hated, in my opinion, Dimensional Robo card, Die Lady. She's not awful. There's a couple things they could have done that would have made her way better. Every Dimensional Robo deck runs her because she's a grade 2 with Dimensional Robo in the name. When this unit hits a Vanguard, choose one of your Dimension Police, and that unit gets plus 3k. It's not bad if you get kind of on the hit train and you're landing a bunch of hits and all your dudes are getting bigger. The real reason she's kind of meh is that, you know, she only gives plus 3k. If she gave plus 4k, she could set up Dayusha. She would just be a lot better. But plus 3k, meh, doesn't make her so hot. Next we have Dimensional Robo Die Driller. We get 2 of him. I really like Die Driller. When he's placed on the rear guard, you may pay the cost, which is Counterblast 1. If you do, choose one of your units with Dimensional Robo in its name, and that unit gets plus 4,000 until the end of turn. The trade-off, though, is he's a grade 2, that's an 8k. Not the best stats. He can set off Dayusha. Pretty much, he's take the place of Cosmo Beak in my deck right now. He's a grade 2, not great attack. Pretty much, ride Dayusha, call this guy, set off Dayusha's effect. You know, his Counterblast is only 1, whereas Cosmo Beak's is 2. So he's an alright card. I don't mind Die Driller, and his art's fantastic. I really like the Transformer-y art we have here on the Dimensional Robos. Up next is Cameron Roy Daisy. I run a couple of these right now just because there's really no other good grade 1s for Dimensional Robo. It's just the Dimension Police 8k Vanilla Attacker. Vanilla Booster. Really like the art on Daisy, though. It's a good card. Scorecard. Keep those. Everybody should run all the Daisies. Here comes another dude that I'm super stoked for. It is Dimensional Robo Die Tiger. When the unit attacks and hits the name, he gets plus 3k to the end of battle. So essentially, he's a grade 1 Die Lady. But the grade 1 lineup for Dimensional Robos are kind of lackluster at the moment. Oh, actually, no, it's when this unit attacks you, Vanguard. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Never mind. So he's essentially a Liberator Sharon, a Transient Masquerade Revenger. Just a 7k booster, but like, if you go second, ride to grade 1, call this guy to the front, swing for the fences, move him back the next turn, and you can use him for a good boost. I like Die Tiger a lot. He beats the fuck out of Die Lander. Even Die Mariner, honestly. And so he's definitely going to go in my deck. And nextly, we have Dimensional Robo Die Brave. When he's in your soul, you can choose up to one of your Dimension Police Vanguards until the end of the turn. That unit gets auto Counterblast 1. When this unit attacks, hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. Draw a card. This kind of taps into what's going to be, I feel, the new kind of niche or gimmick to Dimensional Robos, and that's they're going to have guys that when they go into the soul, they give your Vanguard an effect, or when they're in the soul, they give your Vanguard an effect. Not a bad effect, honestly. A lot of people run Mika with Dimensional Robo to Counterblast 2 to draw a card when the attack hits. He's pretty good if you ride him for your grade 1 Vanguard. There are other ways to get him into the soul, but I think perfect play would be, you know, turn 1, ride Die Brave, so that way when you get up to stupid crazy stats wise, you can be drawing extra cards. It's nice. Up next we have 1, 2, yep, 4, a solid set of 4 Die Mariners. Pretty much the backbone grade 1 of Dimensional Robo. I like the art. I'm a big fan of nautical themed stuff. I used to try to run Aquaforce back in the day, but when he's in the soul, you can put him in the drop zone, and one of your Dimension Police Vanguards gets plus 3k. It's pretty good. With Great Dayusha, you want to go ahead and make sure you have as many Dimensional Robos in the soul as possible, but you know, if you use Goyusha or anything like that, and you have a surplus, if you have a lot of these guys in the soul, they can be a nice unexpected boost. I don't mind Die Mariner. He's aight in my book. Alright, hopefully a seamless edit. My webcam filled up there, but we have the Forerunner, and kind of the only Forerunner you can run if you want to do a full Dimensional Robo build right now, and that is Dimensional Robo Goyusha. He's got the Forerunner effect. When a Dimension Police rides this unit, you can call him to the rear. Choose 4 of your rear guards with Dimensional Robo in its name, and then put them into your soul. If you have a grade 2 or greater Vanguard with Dimensional Robo in its name, search your deck for up to 1 grade 3 with Dimensional Robo in its card name, write it, and then shuffle your deck. At first, it seems like, holy fuck, this dude's broken. You can fucking get text messages even though you thought your phone was on silent. And, like, you could set up so many good plays. It's good. Having used Goyusha in my Dimensional Robo deck, though, I find that he's more of a I'm fucked, let me try to get Great Dayusha off effect. Having to lose 3 other rear guards is just a hit. Like, it's a bad hit. I suppose you could compensate if you ran a lot of draw triggers, but I tend to run a lot of crit and just swing for the fences, so I like Goyusha. I will not be sad to replace him once Die Magnum comes out, honestly. And next we have Rainbow Triggers. We have the Dimensional Robo Die Battles. He's the crit trigger we already have for Dimension Police. You get 4 of him. He's got the added effect of, if he's in your soul, you can put him in the drop zone and give your anybody plus 3k. He's alright. Next up we have Dimensional Robo Die Crane. I just like the art, honestly. I've been a big fan of like Robot and Mecha and stuff, and yeah, he's fucking cool. Just a draw trigger, no special ability. We have Robo Go Fight, a stand trigger. Not huge on stand triggers. There's some decks where they're good. I don't like them, but... And then we have Dimensional Robo Go Rescue, which, just a heal trigger. Yeah, so just rainbow triggers. A pretty good deck. It gives a lot of support to Dimensional Robo, and it also... It sets up stuff for people who are maybe just looking into playing this archetype before the next deck comes out, you know, with Dayusha Reverse and stuff like that. Definitely worth a check. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think about the Break Ride, Die Kaiser. I want to like him, but I can honestly say I probably am not going to run him. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me for this unboxing. I'm hopefully going to do some more content for the channel. But thanks for watching, and take it easy. Take it easy, lame ending. I don't know, card fight on. I'm going to edit this all out. Ha!